one putt. I gotta hope that Cade can two putt. We tied the hole. Bad second shot, but I forgot about that second shot. I moved on. Good little pitch shot. Shout out to Chelsea Carroll. Let's get a putt, man. What's good, guys? Jeremy Davis here, Golf and Gospel. What's good, guys? Jeremy Davis here with Golf and Gospel. I'm here at the Pack Golf again at Greyhawk Golf Club, man, where I'm going to be competing against some of your favorite athletes, where we're going to be entertaining, competing, and telling compelling stories, guys. So I'm trying to come out with this thing with more wins than losses, but most importantly, what we're doing here is sharing the gospel. Let's see how I do. Hole 2, par 4. I got my dog Trent Scott, man. Hey, bro, so I'm gonna let you know, we can either compete this hole or we play the scramble. What you wanna do?
You know better than that, man. I'm here to compete, man.
All right, here to compete, man. So I'll let you get the tee box first.
Let's do it.
And we'll get this thing going. Come back. Okay. Come back.
Start for me a little bit.
Okay. It's a good cut.
Okay.
A little right.
Come back.
Get out of that bunker. Got me some trouble.
That's all right.
Well, first off, man, you got up out the mud, man. Undrafted guy, practice squad guy. I remember you getting your first start against Cleveland, I believe. What played against the Chargers?
Oakland. It was Oakland.
Oakland, yeah, that's what it was. And now you've turned into a spot starter, solid swing tackle and scoring touchdowns, bro. What was the change throughout your career that got you to elevate your game?
Man, I just kept that underdog mindset. You know, I walked on at Grambling, and it was in that year, honestly, that kind of gave me that drive and, you know, working out the intramural and going to the old field and running stadiums and working out at night by myself.
Yeah.
So I just kept that and leaned on my faith.
Yep.
And you know, he said, in this world we will go through some stuff.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But I think it just get when I go through adversity, how to attack it.
Yep.
And so, you know, and take advantage of opportunities.
Yeah.
You know, this business, nothing's guaranteed, and every day you're looking over your shoulder. So, just try my best to, when I do get the chance to take advantage of opportunity, try to crush it.
That's awesome, man. Let's see if you can crush this shot right here, man.
We're gonna
see.
see.
Good tee shot by you.
Oh,
that's heavy.
Oh
No.
Oh no.
Good shot. Take the shot from there. Nice. Get up there.
A shot out of the track. Oh, that's great.
Trouble.
That thing sitting up there on
You
the
agree?
come on, man.
But you'll be on shot 4.
I know.
I'll be on 3. Okay. I play receiver in the league, bro. Never scored a touchdown. You were a left tackle, dog.
Hey, man.
Scored a touchdown, man. So I want to know what it was like putting that play in the week of, then hearing that play call, and then succeeding at that play.
I'm gonna be honest with you. So we had, funny thing, we had it up a couple weeks. So I'm thinking, you know, Cliff cool, man.
Yeah,
my
Cliff
guy.
cool.
And he would always say, hey, man, had that celebration ready. But I ain't thinking nothing of it, man. What brought my attention is we had been down on the goal line a couple times in the game.
Yep.
And you know, you only carry so many plays on the goal line.
That's true.
And so I heard him say on the headset, hey, be ready for Hulk. I'm still like, nah.
I ain't believing it.
Nah. Man, when he called that play, I think I remember standing there for like 30 seconds, like, huh?
Yeah.
That's why we almost didn't get the play off.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I run out there, and when I blocked down and, you know, hit my route, you know, ran the ball, I see nobody over there, so I'm like, this ball coming.
Yeah.
This ball coming, and when lo and behold, I turn around, man, that ball floating in the air forever.
Yeah.
And all I could think about was, bro, don't drop this ball on Monday Night Football.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and you did.
I had to hit it with the big man.
Yeah.
The big man cradle, but man, that moment was special, man. It was just fun, and you know how it is when you got a good locker room and the guys
for sure,
celebrating with you. That's what made it all special.
That's awesome, man. Like I said, I've never experienced that moment, so happy for you. But I'm on here on my second shot here. Got a little chip shot.
Tell you what, that shot back there, man, that's what we talked about, you know, overcoming adversity. You know?
Oh yeah, bro. I know how to have short-term memory.
Duff one, Gotta figure it out.
All right, guys, got a nice little pitch shot in here on shot 3. These greens look fast. I want to hit short, hopefully roll out. That's the goal at least. Sit down.
Oh, nice. Sit.
Good hands.
All right. Won't be an easy par putt, but I do like the hands were soft, just like Trent scoring a touchdown.
I think we got a putt off right here, huh?
You do have a putt off. You had a nice shot in there. You were cooking. One thing you love to do is cook, bro. Tell me where this passion for cooking and what you want to do with it.
Honestly, man, my dad. So, growing up in Alabama, man, my dad, that's one thing that he liked to do. He get out there on the grill, throw some chicken ribs on the grill. Anytime we had family over, that's what he was doing. So, naturally, I was around that. Plus, my grandma, his mom, she was big on cooking. And it's just, for me, that's what always brought family together.
Oh, that's
I
awesome.
associated cooking with family, you know what I'm saying? So, you good. That's me now, like, that's what I do. I like to host, like to have family over. And for me, that's what that connection is. So, in our house, man, when we cook, it's a family thing. I got Bailey, she gathering up the veggies or something like that, you know. Jalexia, she in the kitchen doing something, and it's just, that's kind of our activity that brings everybody together.
Yeah, man, if Postmate was able to fly a plane over to Arizona, I would order from you,
bro,
Robbie Singh.
come on.
I'll be looking fine.
Come on, I might need to hook that up.
Yeah, for sure. Let's go touch this green so
Let's do it. You started out more right though.
Yep.
That would have been all right.
Yep. All right, here I go.
No, I gave him the line.
Oh, you did.
I gave him the line.
Ah,
Dude.
look.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, he babied it! He babied it. All I gotta do is tap in to win the hole. But again, when we look at it from its totality, I have no NFL touchdown. You do.
Here we go. It's all good though. It's a good start to the day. Hey.
1-0 for the day, man. Appreciate you, dog. I want to ask you one more question too, bro. We see in your bio the acronyms AO1, which stands for Audience of One. What is the meaning of that, and how do you pertain that to your life?
Just in short, just my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And that's who I live for, and that's who essentially the work that I put in. It's kind of like silencing out the noise. You know what I mean? Nothing else matters but that opinion. So I actually got it from one of my former teammates, Doug Williams Jr., Doug Williams Sr.'s son. So he used to say it all the time, and I remember asking him what it meant, and it kind of just stuck with me. Yeah,
we look at Colossians 3:23. It says, whatever you do, work hard for the Lord, not for man. And that's one thing we want to make sure we act out on the football field as well in life, too.
100%.
Appreciate you, dog. That was fun. It was close. It was close. The putt got you, man. But good luck with free agency and stuff, too, man.
Appreciate that.
Whatnot. Absolutely.
No doubt.
Yes, sir. I got my dog Elijah Riley here, man. Army's finest, bro. We're here at the par 4 hole 3 at Greyhawk, man. There are two things we can do. We can compete this hole, we can play as a scramble. Which one do you want, bro?
Man, this is my first time out on the course in a little minute, but I'm a competitor.
Okay.
So let's get after it.
Okay, there we go, man. All right, I'll let the tee box be yours, and we'll see what we got from here.
Most
man.
of.
Ooh.
Out of there. 4.
Yep. So this is what we're gonna do, bro. I mean, hopefully I hit the fairway. We don't know. We'll just drop by me, and then we'll play from there. But we don't know, man. I'm hoping to hit one, man. Yeah, bro. Anytime I'm under 400, I just want to get one in the fairway. My driver's really spotty. A little heavy, but it works. It's a good miss.
Yeah.
That works.
Do we get to use your ball too or no?
Y'all can, I don't care. Yeah. Your time with the Army, bro. Yeah. And the thing that I've always had this question is, if you want to enter the NFL draft out of the Army, are there certain requirements that you have to fulfill before entering the draft?
So it's a bit of a long story, but my 3rd year while I was there, we had the privilege of winning the Commander-in-Chief's trophy.
Okay.
Got to go to the White House for the presentation.
Nice.
And obviously meet the president.
Mm-hmm.
That was our 2nd year going, so we're a bit more comfortable. President's a bit more comfortable. So aside from taking the group photo, we were able to do individual pictures.
Wow.
I'm at the back of the line with some friends. We're chopping it up. They're emboldening me to ask the president to make a policy change.
Wow.
because at the time, academy athletes couldn't go straight out of after graduation and go play professional ball.
Right.
Get to the front of the line. God works through me.
Yeah.
Mr. President, can you make it so that academy athletes can go play pro?
Nice.
Turns to me, goes, what? Whole room goes silent. I'm standing up there like, did I just make the biggest mistake of my life?
Yeah.
But you got to double down.
Yeah.
Ask the question again, and kind of from that point on, things got rolling.
That's
Policy
awesome.
changed that December at the Army-Navy game. It was formally announced that we'd be able to go play professional ball.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So, got the opportunity. My year was a COVID year, so it made some things complicated,
Yeah.
but God works in mysterious
For
ways.
sure.
Ended up in Philly, and I'm here now, 5-year vet.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's exciting to hear, man, because I did an episode a long time ago who was just in the Air Force, and he told me about that process. So I just wanted to know the intricacies of, like, man, what goes into becoming an NFL player out of those obviously naval academies. But we're in the middle of fairway. You could drop a ball right there.
Yeah.
You'll be lying for. I'll be playing two. I'd hit mine a little heavy, so we still got some distance, but I'm not going to be super aggressive. So here we go. Just got to trust. I got to make sure I close the face with this club because it's trying to give me trouble, but I don't want to overcorrect here. Cut, please.
Oh, dude.
Cut. That's fine.
Look at this guy.
Thanks.
He plays. Oh, another one. Can I get some pointers?
I think you just kind of like I said with her. I think you're just super open and you're just pushing it that way.
Gotcha.
At some point, you have to come through and close it.
I
Now,
get
be careful with that because sometimes I can overcorrect and close it early, and then I can snap hook it. Yeah,
Gotcha.
but that just you got to work on sequencing.
Okay.
That's what I've been working on with my coach.
Reps
So
at it.
yeah, that's all it is. And I'm out of the league, bro. So that's all I get to do is golf. So let's talk college football rivalries, bro.
Most of that.
You got Michigan, Ohio State.
Yep.
Alabama, Auburn.
Yep.
Florida State, Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Then Army, Navy.
Yeah.
Where do you rank that amongst the biggest college football rivalries?
So funny enough, I grew up an Ohio State fan.
Okay.
So that was my favorite rivalry growing up, Ohio
Yeah.
State, Michigan.
Yep.
Obviously, I got to attend Army
Yeah.
and very quickly realized that that is the pinnacle of
Is
college
it?
football.
Wow.
And I say that because it's triple option football. It's raw.
Yeah.
It's bare knuckle. It's
Yeah.
a brawl the
Yeah.
whole way through, and just the atmosphere is nothing like I've ever experienced. You get some Chinooks and Blackhawks shaking an entire stadium.
Yeah.
And 80,000 plus people are in there roaring the whole game. It's different. And
Damn.
it's 100 plus years, 120 plus years.
So it's history to it.
History, you know?
Yeah. So what is at jeopardy when it comes to like trying to win or who loses and stuff like that?
Yeah. Pride.
Pride at that
Respect.
point. Yep.
Bragging rights. You get the whole year to talk your smack up to
Yeah.
the next year.
Yeah.
I was fortunate to go 3-1.
Okay. Solid.
Yeah, so got a couple wins, broke Navy streak.
Okay. Good.
So we got after them a little bit while I was there.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, man.
Let's see if we can get after this. My bad. Let's see if we can get after this chip shot. You good? That was being funny.
Nope.
And that same pace I just did.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
Most definitely.
You just bladed. So try not to be, and that's how I was when I first started. We're so nosy.
Yeah.
Like, we want to see where the ball goes. Like, trust
down.
whatever pace you're playing. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm sitting here thinking like this is I want to land it at 6 yards hypothetically. I'm gonna trust this swing's gonna get me at 6 yards. And then when I get there, I hit. Then I go.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I try. To
I
be
pick my
nosy.
head. I pick my head up with it.
Yeah. It's just like field goal kicking.
Facts.
You gotta say yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but
Pull it. Hopefully everything I said comes to life here. Nice. Roll out.
oh, that's smooth.
Not enough though. I was scared as hell. I got another long putt here. I'm gonna go first. I ain't gonna cheat and let you give me a read. I'm gonna see if my golf IQ is up to par, no pun.
Definitely pun intended.
Now it just looks downhill. I'm gonna still aim the left edge, hopefully. Oh, you're soft. That's a good line.
I think we want her to
Ah,
sit
you
that
pushed
way.
it. Yep. It's all right.
Jeremy, which one of these would you take?
Trust it. Here we go. Another bogey. Oh, I was hoping you were going to aim high, sorry. That's all right, though. Hey, appreciate you, man.
Absolutely.
One final question I want to ask you, man. What has the impact of having a relationship with Christ done for you?
changed my life, man. For a lot of my life, I've been a believer.
Yeah.
But within like the past 3 years, I really started to become a follower.
Oh, that's good.
Live the lifestyle. Changed my ways for real. Lean into being a man after the heart of the Lord, servant leader, loving servant leader, you know. So I embrace that role as a husband, a father, in all my relationships.
That's good, bro.
And it's beautiful.
I'm happy you said that you didn't keep that relationship strictly to your occupation, because I know a lot of times guys want Christ to enter their life on the football field, but not when it comes to our marriages or anything else, man. It's good that we are following him daily in all aspects of life, man. But again, appreciate you, dog. I know it wasn't the outcome you wanted, man. Appreciate you telling your story, sharing the gospel, dog. That's sweet, man. Let's move on to the next opponent. What's good, guys? I got my homie Cade York, man. We've been trying to connect for a while, man, so I'm happy that we finally get to do this. But we're at the hole 6, par 4 at Greyhawk.
Yeah.
Got 2 questions for you.
Hit me.
We can either compete this hole or we play as a scramble. And you saying you're a single-digit handicapper, I'm just under the assumption you might want to compete.
Yeah, I'd like to compete a little bit.
Okay,
Okay with that.
we'll compete. I'll let you get the tee box first, and we'll start from there.
All right, let's do it.
Cool. Lost it. You cutting back?
Yeah, it's cutting. Got that flimsy shaft going about 1,000 feet in the air.
We're gonna assume that's
You
somewhere.
think it's in the
fairway,
fairway, Cade? I missed it.
I think so. I mean, I stopped watching it 'cause I thought it was cutting back. Hit it good.
All right.
Get out.
That should be fine. It's gonna be in some mess.
I think it's just past that.
Yeah.
Little...
We're gonna talk about this, man. You're struggling to kick a game, but then you redeemed yourself and you got to Cincinnati, made a longer 59 yards. You end up having a 90.4 field goal percentage. How are you able to find your confidence after the beginning of your season?
Man, I know this sounds weird.
Okay.
Or not. This doesn't sound weird. You're a believer. I got you.
Yeah. This whole channel's based off faith.
I
man.
know.
Yeah.
It's and it wasn't easy. Like when I got released from Washington, like I was like some things, like some prophetic words been spoken over me, stuff that I believe is gonna happen. And I'm like, all right, this is the fruition of that. Like we even, like my girlfriend had a vision of us being on the field at the same time.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Us playing against each other, and then some other things.
Yeah.
But she saw an orange and black team when she saw that.
That's
so I was
awesome.
like, okay, like you're wrong. Like we're gonna be on the field at the same time. It's just not orange and black, which is absolutely insane, right? And I go, and I get released from Washington week 2. And I'm like, dang, what the heck? And I remember driving home for 20 hours, and just like 10 of those hours were spent just like yelling at God.
Okay.
And I'm like, God, like, you said these things, like what the heck's going on? And then I go on this like 10-week journey of like I'm going to workouts, doing well. For some reason, every time it's just like not me. Like why?
Yeah.
And then I finally realized like I'm just like at the end of myself with everything. I'm pursuing ministry instead of football, even though I'm still working out, kicking. I'm like, all right, God, if football's not it, I'm gonna start like pursuing you in ministry. I'm gonna start being an entrepreneur, all this stuff. I just had no peace. And it sucked. Even though I was pursuing God,
For sure.
I had no peace.
Wow.
I had a conversation with my mentors. And I was like, man, when was the last time you felt peace? And I was like, honestly, it was when I was a backup in Cleveland and I was getting to pray for guys and just like live out my purpose. And he's like, well, that's what you should be pursuing above anything else, no matter what the circumstance looks like. So I did that. Had like a radical obedience with one thing God asked me to do. And then within a week, my girlfriend got baptized.
Amen.
A lot of the things that she was struggling with subsided. And then the day she got baptized, I got the call from Cincy to go work out. And I'm like, as soon as I got the call from an agent, I was like, I know I'm getting signed. I know there's a competition and all that, but I have no doubt.
I like how you walked into that situation with faith too and believing.
It wasn't easy. Well, I wasn't perfect at it either. I got mad. I got mad. But God can handle your feelings. And even when things are in Cincy, things weren't perfect. But it was cool to just see God be faithful, and that no matter what the circumstance, if God speaks a word, He doesn't change His mind.
Amen. Yeah. Agreed.
So yeah, that's where my confidence.
That's awesome, man. Let's see if God can be with me on this approach shot here. It's a really good shot by me.
Yeah.
He probably is. I'm right here and I hit a 3-wood. And it's off. Need my grooves clean. Shout out to Cali Splash.
Oh, dude, those are legit.
Yeah, they are.
Those are legit.
Oh no, Jeremy.
Oh no. Hey, you can get up and down from there.
I can.
Mark can win it.
It's the principle. Oh man, rose up a little early. Oh Okay.
Get up there.
Go.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
All right.
I thought we were playing golf, not darts.
That's unmistakable.
Kicking's probably one of the hardest mental positions to play.
Yeah.
So what advice do you have for maybe a younger kicker or any kicker in that case that might be struggling in the kicking game?
Yeah. Dude, it's, again, like it's a faith channel.
For sure, yeah, man.
It's a lot easier when your foundation is in something else. Because, like, my identity, even though I professed a Christian, even though I openly said it, but, like, secretly had sin and secretly, like, was ashamed of some things. Once your foundation's actually in Christ and knowing, like, yes, he gives us things to steward well, he gives us gifts, he gives us talents. But, like, what does it mean to gain the world but lose your soul?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So when football was great, I was great. I read my Bible and it was easy to pray, but when football was bad, it's hard to be great because that was my idol.
Right.
Even when I wouldn't say it was. So my advice would be to, like, you can steward the gift that God's given you in kicking, but also don't forget the creator that gave you the gift and make sure that no idol's above him. Because in sharing my testimony, I found different verses that kind of hit. And when I got pulled to my knees in New York after going through battle after battle and thinking I was going to kick, but they chose somebody else, and it had nothing to do with me. It just had to do with somebody else making a decision. And then I tore my quad. I remember sitting in my hotel room, got yanked to my knees after trashing the place because I was pissed. I was just yelling at God. Pulled to my knees and just started surrendering everything, my career, my finances. In fact, I honestly, porn was still an issue. All these things I was surrendering because I couldn't do it on my own. And all of a sudden I was I think it's 1 Peter 5, 6 through 7, talking about casting your cares on the Lord because he cares for you. It's the first time I felt that actually happen. He wants to take those things from me. And when it says that it's impossible to please God in your flesh, and flesh leads to death, football, money, career, all these things are all fleshly things. Even if I go to Pro Bowl and win 10 Super Bowls, it doesn't even please God at all. So why would I make that the main thing in my life? And I've just seen so much more peace come from being obedient and doing the will of God rather than making kicks. Because if I make a kick, it might feel good for a day, but then I'm okay, now I get anxiety about going and doing it again next week. Rather than being okay, yeah, it sucks and I can feel the suck, but my day is not good or bad whether or not I make kicks or not. My day is good or bad if I'm obedient to Christ. And I find way more joy in that. So
I love that, bro, and I love quoting what Paul says in Philippians 4:11. He says, "Not that I'm in need, but in whatever situation I'm in, I've learned to be content." And at that time, Paul's about to get beheaded. So to find contentment in such a crazy situation like that, that's what we're obviously trying to do. And I love when Paul says he's learning that it's not easy to be content in a missed kick or a drop pass in my case, or a missed tackle. I play special teams. But that's good, man. But I gotta find contentment in this shot right here. I don't have much green to work with. We'll say that much.
how are them hands feeling today?
Super soft. What is great? Short green to work with. Take it up and down. I gotta get it close because if you two putt, you could tie the hole.
Oh yeah.
Sit.
Nice. That was disgusting. Nice shot.
Come back down, please.
Nice shot.
Good shot. Thank you. Thank you.
Good shot.
Thank you, guys. I need a 1 putt. I gotta hope that Cade can 2 putt. We tied the hole. Bad second shot, but I forgot about the second shot. I moved on. Good little pitch shot. Shout out to Chelsea Carroll. Let's get a putt, man.
That's a good one. Stay up. Stay up. Nice putt. Good.
Okay, you can finish. And I have the 1 putt to tie. All right, the stadium's roaring right now. Sorry, guys.
Ooh, that's a slider.
It is. Come on, Jern.
Oh my God!
I might get
that would have been an elite
That
up
would've been
and
so
down.
good.
All right, guys, let's drain this.
Appreciate you, dog.
Dude, that was about to be a crazy up and down.
It was, man. I want to ask you one more question so
Yeah,
we can walk on this side here. I believe it was May 2024. Sean Weatherford, who was one of my former teammates with the Giants.
Come down.
Steve Weatherford?
Steve Weatherford, I'm tripping.
Yes.
Steve Weatherford
Yes.
baptized you. What was the importance for you to be baptized, and why do you think it's important for someone to give their life to Christ?
Water baptism
Mm-hmm.
represents dying to your flesh, or dying to yourself and being risen in Christ.
Yeah.
New body, new everything. You've been washed white as snow. And I think it's important to do that publicly.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'd actually been baptized when I was 11.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted, honestly, one of the biggest reasons I did it is I wanted to bring all these people to the baptism and show, like, I wanted to see the point where they're like, you're going to see a very different life. I believe I was saved before that, like in like professing that Jesus Christ is Lord. And,
Romans 10:9, guys.
exactly. But it was big time for professing it. And I would say, why should people choose Jesus? That was the other question. There's only one person, or one religion. There's only one person that's lived a sinless life and doesn't ask you to do anything for it. And the sacrifice that was made on the cross was more than just dying on the cross. I believe that on that he bore our sins.
Yeah.
And there was a lot more going on in the spirit than there was. I believe he truly like suffered and suffered and suffered. And to do that, having me in mind, is very humbling
For sure.
and sobering.
Yeah.
And especially in today's age, like some people will make it look like they're okay. And I just want you to know, like there might have been plenty of people that thought I was great. I was a 4th round draft pick, highest drafted kicker in
National championship.
10 years, national championship. My All-American year in college, I was depressed, and there was one day I didn't sleep 2 days in a row.
Wow.
Drafted in the 4th round, I had money, but felt empty on the inside. Even though I professed Christ,
Yeah.
I wasn't letting him like live through me. I had idols above him. So man, there is a way to truly live free. And like Jesus is the chain breaker. He is the Redeemer. He is our Savior. And the things that you're carrying, like these people are carrying that might be listening, like, it's available to be taken away.
Yeah.
And honestly, like if anyone sees this and they want prayer for that and they feel like that's on their heart, hit me up. Cade York, social media. It's easy to find.
Yeah.
Shoot me a DM. I'll pray for you. If you feel like you want to choose Jesus as your Lord and Savior, either one of us, you can hit
For
up.
sure, 100%.
My sole purpose in life right now is to teach the Word of God, lead people to Jesus, and just stand at the gates of hell and redirect traffic.
That's good.
And I want nothing more for everybody than just to know like what I feel on the inside. And it's not always a feeling, but to know like the God that I serve and what He's capable of doing and what He's done in my life. Gosh, it's second to none.
Absolutely, man. Appreciate you, dog. Again, most importantly, being unashamed of the gospel, speak about it. And guys, when he says he's going to pray for you, I've seen him actually do it. So he's not just saying just to say it. I've witnessed him doing it, man. So appreciate you, man. Gave my first loss, man. Good luck the rest of the way, man. And
I appreciate it, bro.
like I said, follow Cade York, man.
I hope I'm your only loss of the day.
I hope so too, bro. I'll holler at you,
Have a
man.
good one, bro.
Yes, sir. I got my brother here, Josh Miles, man, tackle for the Chicago Bears, man. We're here at this part 3, I believe it's hole 13, you guys said? What was this? 13, yep. 13. Hole 13, part 3. Hey, man, you got 2 choices here. We can play this hole as a scramble together, or we can compete.
Man, let's compete.
Yeah, okay.
Confidence is back.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you how to go.
Okay, T-box is yours. You using that club right there? Get out. Get out. Come down.
Hey, it went
It's
forward.
coming.
Oh, it went forward.
It went forward. Progress.
That's progress. Progress. All right, y'all know long irons are my nemesis. Do my best. Probably end up playing a cut here.
Hey, we get to use yours, right? If it gets the green.
If it's a good one, sure. Cut?
Oh, it didn't cut.
Nope. That's why I said I want it. I think it's in that grass portion over there. All right, so I got my brother Josh Miles here, man. Bro, 7th round pick. Got out the mud, bro.
Out the mud.
You're going into year 7. What type of work and determination does that take for you to get to this pinnacle right here?
A whole lot of work and determination and prayer. Discipline was definitely important. Like things like getting my diet together in the last couple of years, and just trying to build better habits has been important. But I mean, getting it out the mud is not something I'm new to. I mean, HBCU guy, you know, we were wearing Russell my freshman year. So, like, dog,
Wow.
you know, I'm used to it, and I think it's a blessing to get that work.
Yeah.
Because, you know, so many people that want to be where I'm at, and I'm not where I want to be now, but,
sure.
you know, I'm on my way.
That's good, man. That's awesome. That's hopefully we can find this ball and have you be on your way to a big shot. Here we go.
I was about to say, man, like I said, golf ain't my game, but my game's getting better.
There we go. I want you to choke down on the club a little bit. Just try to have a smoother swing through. Don't think about killing it. Just have a smooth swing through.
I'm trying to get the like back flexion and whatnot, and I feel like that's what's getting me so stiff, you know?
I think also these clubs are probably a regular flex, which you're stronger than that, so.
I feel it.
Yeah.
I should have brought the custom clubs, man. I'm telling you.
Not bad.
Oh!
Nice, Josh.
Oh!
Oh, hey!
You see that? It's the best swing of my entire life on
Good
everything.
shot, bro. Absolutely.
Best swing of my entire life.
Great shot there, bro.
Hey, maybe I'm getting my technique together.
That's what we're hoping, man. And speaking about, you know, good shots, good technique, man, you just signed with the Chicago Bears, man. What type of player are they getting out of Josh Miles?
Man, a worker.
Yeah.
A worker. You know, I'm ready to show up early and leave late. I think really mastering the playbook as soon as I get there is going to be the biggest thing. You know, obviously all of us try to play to our strengths. I feel like doing that is what's kept me around.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the things that I do well, I try to continue to do well. But, I mean, there's always room for improvement.
Absolutely.
You know? And even in year 7, I'm still striving for that.
That's good, yeah, man.
know?
It'd be awesome for you to, quote unquote, hit your peak in year 7. Because then that means you got a lot more football.
Seriously,
Absolutely,
seriously.
man. Yeah.
And, you know, because I haven't had, you know, that much wear and tear on the field, I really feel like I can, you know, do this for many, many more years.
And we're believing it, bro. And we're hoping for it. I'll say that much.
I'm glad the camera was rolling for that one because it ain't happening ever again.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
All you gotta do is 2-putt, baby.
Not enough. He got scared. Not enough.
Oh, I mean, I don't mind it. That's tap in.
That's pretty good.
That's a bogey.
We got to get there.
You know, he make you tap it in. Hey, is that good?
Is that good?
But
me too,
though.
Me too.
Is that good?
Nah, y'all gotta finish, bro.
Exactly.
He make you finish everything, man.
Hey, man. Inside call a touchdown to get tackled at the 1. Come on, Jeremy.
Hey, you're out. Josh.
I know, I'm out. Yep.
Step back, Josh.
That's
Let
on
him
me,
make
on
it.
me.
Put the pressure on him.
Tap, tappity, tap.
You got it, big fella.
For sure. Hey, this is the first hole like I'm legit on the road. They're rooting against me. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Crowd noise.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Josh! Hey, line him up. Win it.
Oh, my goodness. Come on, Josh.
Baby. Oh, my goodness. Finish him.
Finish, Josh.
Let's go. Appreciate y'all.
Compete. Hey, that was my best stretch of golf in life. I was a professional for 2.5 minutes.
I'm asking one more question.
Appreciate
bro.
you,
You got me, bro.
Hey.
The crowd noise got me, bro. It got me, bro.
Ain't been in the stadium in a minute. Huh?
Yeah, not in golf for sure. But man, me and you, we fellowship together, same Bible group, bro. We talked about the importance of being sanctified. How has it been letting the Lord work through you in your life?
Oh, man, that's a great question because I mean I try to like show my faith in a multitude of ways. Like we talked about being set apart.
Yeah.
And I think for me back in the day it was like trying to live both lives, you know, and trying to be the holy one in the group of maybe non-believers.
Yeah.
And you know, I eventually came to realize that it's like maybe not everything is for me, you know, and that's that being set apart aspect. And I try to show it in different ways, like different ministries. Like I went and spoke to a group of homeless teens a while ago.
Nice.
You know, I've donated a couple of dollars here and there, and this isn't my like, oh, I'm a good guy speech, but it's just, I feel like the Lord has blessed me with a lot, more than I feel like I deserve, or more than I ever thought I'd have. So it's like pouring into others and then being able to donate, I really feel like is a blessing. I mean, yesterday my verse of the day was, those who lend to the poor are borrowed from God.
Yeah.
I think that's the.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We'll put something in the caption.
We're right around there.
Yeah.
But and that really resonated with me because it's like that's a lot of what I want to do and more of it. So. Just trying to work in different ministries and just serve however God calls me.
That's awesome, man. Like I said, obviously we want to make sure we're reflecting what Christ has done, and we want to make sure that we are serving others, man. It's good that you're walking that out, man. But again, appreciate you, brother. You
Absolutely,
got me,
brother.
man. That was fun. I got to lock into my next opponent, man.
Sure.
But yeah, have fun the rest of the way, man. I'll catch up with you.
Absolutely. I can't wait to run it back.
Absolutely.
Brother.
Yeah, for sure.
You have a good one.
You too. Got that ball. What was? All right, man, just came off a loss to my dog Josh Mouse, but now we move on to Tanner McCalister, current Denver Broncos defensive back, man. We're here at this par 4, I believe it's hole 14? Yes, sir. Hole 14. Give you two options here, man. I mean, you can compete this hole, or we play as a scramble.
Okay. I say compete.
It's crazy. Well, I did just lose thinking it was going to be an easy one,
let's
bro. Okay, we
compete.
compete. All right.
Yeah.
So, usually I let my guests go first. So you can tee up first.
All right,
Absolutely.
bet.
It's all right.
What happened?
I ain't see where it went.
To the right, to the other fairway.
Okay,
That's
that
cool.
ain't no good. Let me see what you do though.
We'll see.
Let me see what you do though.
That should be good.
Where'd he go?
To the right, straight.
Right, like over that
he good.
tree. I don't know how much his dog legs, but
Yeah, that might have been too aggressive, but it was like a baby fade.
So like I said, I got the homie Tanner here, man. Unfortunately, he went out of bounds. We playing my ball up there. But, man, tell me what the life's been like, man, being an undrafted rookie, going to Cleveland first, and obviously end up in Denver. But tell me what that grind's been like.
Yep. I mean, I always tie things back to my faith in Jesus Christ, but because faith is, belief in things that you can't see. So being undrafted, obviously, your odds are a little, a little different from a guy that got drafted. So me understanding that, kind of obviously sad that I didn't get drafted. I feel like, at Oklahoma State I had a solid career. I feel like at Ohio State, my senior year led the team in picks. We got to the playoffs.
Yeah, seen that.
Had
4 picks?
Yeah, I believe. Yep. So had a great career, but obviously didn't get drafted. So can't sulk about it. So I immediately got back to work. I was in Dallas training before for my pro day. I didn't get an invite to the combine. Found I got undrafted, went to Cleveland. Great opportunity. I got to give credit to my OG Rodney McLeod.
Yeah.
I think he just retired after 13 years, I believe. But I really just followed behind him when I got to Cleveland. He's a hard worker. I was working out with him. I was asking him questions like, when you was a rookie, you was undrafted, man, how'd you get on? So he really gave me all the game. Ended up making the practice squad initially, and then got elevated for 3 games my rookie year in Cleveland. So I got that experience in the regular season, and obviously ended up signing to Denver after that season to continue my career. So
That's awesome, man. Let's go play this a pro shot, man, and see if we can get on the green.
yeah, let's do that.
All right, guys, so we know in golf, lose the ball, 2-stroke penalty. So you will be on 4, I'll be on 2 here. So got a 120 shot here to the pin against the wind. I probably should have clubbed up and tried to punch it on, but try to really full swing this P wedge. Little right. Get on the green, though.
We got on the green?
I think so, but we have a long putt. So for the sake of it, bro, just try to be smooth as fast. Just try to be here. Yeah, smooth as fast. Woo! It's all right, dog. We'll pick that up and we'll just go play mine. All good. Hey, man, I got to tell people, bro, I've had plenty of bad outings on camera, bro. So I don't need nobody feeling no type of way, man.
Now. I should have had a good one on that one, though. I'm better at driving, obviously, with the Topgolf history. That's about all I got, though. Everything in between, I'll be like, what you supposed to use?
Yeah.
Driver? Like, I'm using driver on everything.
Everything, yeah. When I seen you pull out driver on the par 3, I was like,
Yeah,
what?
I'm pulling out driver on anything.
But no, it was awesome hearing you saying how much you learned from Rodney McLeod.
Yep.
Now you transition to the Denver Broncos, where now you're playing with, obviously, the reigning defensive player of the year,
Yeah,
Patrick Surtain, man. What does his work ethic look like, and what are some things you've taken from his game to apply to yours?
Right. I obviously I talked about Rodney. I started with Denzel Ward, another great corner, but I think there's a lot of similarities between P2, Patrick Surtain, and Ward. Both kind of quiet guys, but lead by example. So
sure.
Pat, man, one of them guys that lead by example. I mean, you can just see every day. I remember coming in OTAs. I think he was dealing with some injury, so he wasn't practicing. And the first day he went out to practice, I'm like, oh, this, the first time I get to see Patrick Surtain. You always hear about these different guys in the league.
Yeah.
And man, I saw from day one, I was like, yeah, he the truth.
For sure.
He the truth. So just take from technique to God-given ability, man. He's got from mentality, man. He's got it. Another great guy to learn from, me being a young guy. Obviously, great to stand beside him and see the success he's having now, being the defensive player of the year, like you mentioned. So, and I pick his brain all the time as well too. Brandon Jones, the safety we got, I like to pick his brain as well. So, I mean, it's always great when you're next to greatness. Yeah. Because obviously it's going to improve your game.
That's awesome, man. Let's see if we can improve our game on this chip shot. I thought I was on the green, but we're a little short, but about pin high. So let's see what we got here.
Really soft hands here.
Oh, I decelled. That scared me a little bit.
You might be able to get him on this one, huh?
You could get me on this chip,
Might be able to get him on this one. Let me see.
Let's see. Woo! You hit it off the toe. You on the green, though.
I got on the green. I'll take that.
Dang it, get up.
Got a heel.
I know, Jeremy.
This is more of my alley.
Here
little putt-putt. This is more of my alley right here.
Yes, sir. What position you? So you're not even like this isn't even.
That's still a lot on there.
Yeah.
You already know, and I'm like, man.
Hey. That's solid.
Dang it.
Hey. I'll close it.
We got to. We need a clutch pick, man.
close
Y'all
it.
playing Michigan right now, dog.
Be closing.
Team up north? Yeah. That is good speed, bro. I thought it was going to keep tracking down the hill. You can finish the hole if you want.
So let's hope I don't miss this one. It got a little heel on it right here.
Get to the front of that lip.
Yeah.
Nice. Good finish. Hopefully I can just one putt from here, dog.
Got to.
I'm hoping, man.
You a vet. Hey, there you go.
Oh, man.
100.
Appreciate you, dog. Want to ask you one more question?
Yep, no doubt.
Way, man.
Yep.
Obviously, as a undrafted guy, man, there's a lot of things we can put our trust in, man.
Yep.
One thing I've learned from you just by doing my research, man, there's a high value in putting your trust in the Lord.
Yes, sir.
What does that mean to you?
I think I mentioned it earlier in your first question, man. Faith is belief in something that you can't see. Yeah. Belief that, when you're in school, teachers, whoever the case may be, when you tell them, hey, I want to be a professional basketball player, professional football player, I want to own a business, I want to be a president, and they tell you pick something realistic, you got to have faith that what you say you want to do, be an NFL player, you can do. So everything I feel like that I put my mind to, it has to tie back to Jesus Christ, man. I put my faith in Jesus Christ, something that we can't see, but to be honest, I think you can see it if you look back in my life, situations that I've been through, being undrafted, being I think I committed to Arkansas in high school, man. Then I had to decommit with a coaching change, and they basically took my offer away a week before signing day. Oklahoma State obviously offered me the opportunity to go there, going there, being not knowing if I was going to redshirt, man, playing my freshman year, like just having faith that my work, and also the Bible says faith without work is dead. So I also have to put work behind it. So that's every day with me, man. Make sure I'm putting work behind my faith. You can't just pray something's gonna happen and you're not doing nothing about it. Hey, I want to go to the NFL, God, take me to the NFL. That's not gonna happen. You got to put some work behind it. So, man, everything I do, I'm trying to, and being in PAC right now, man, I'm faith that something can happen from this, and I've been seeing results.
Yeah, and obviously, like you said, we've seen the evidence of the Lord working in your life throughout your career and just up your upbringing, man. But again, appreciate you, man.
Sir,
hopefully, get better in the game of golf, man.
I'm gonna take some lessons, John.
Yeah.
I might need to come back to Arizona. It seems like this is the spot to be for golf. So, the more business endeavors I do, I definitely got to get on the golf course for sure.
Absolutely,
appreciate you, man.
No doubt, dog.
Yes,
for sure.
Yes, sir.
Driving range verse of the week is 1 Corinthians 1:31. It says, let the one who boast in Christ, man. So who are you really boasting in? Now back to this episode of Golf and Gospel. What's good, guys? On to another opponent, man. Finally catching me a dub. I'm 3-2 so far. I got the homie Kona Quiggle, man, former baseball player. Yo, so it's two options we can do right here. We got this par 4 at hole 10. We either compete this hole or we can play this scramble together.
Which one do you choose to do? What have you been doing today? Competing?
That's what they've been choosing.
What do you like better?
Doesn't matter.
Are you good?
I guess you can figure out. You go in there with faith and figure out if I'm good? Or
Let's compete.
Let's compete.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right.
Yeah,
I always
it's
let
fun.
my guests get the tee box first, so it'll be on you first, man. That's awesome. Here we go, guys.
Let's go.
Oh, wait,
No.
Can't handle the pressure with the camera there. I'm not gonna
See
lie
what
to
the
you.
cameras is doing, man.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
Uh-oh. Hey, I like it. It's okay.
Goddamn
It's
TMZ
really
on the
okay.
tee, bro.
All right.
Yeah, but it's not dangerous, though. It's going to be in the rough. Hopefully.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, we're good. Right.
Right on the edge.
Yeah, we're good.
Right on the edge.
That's called grace, man.
That's at least out there, though.
So Kona, man, drafted in the 16th round to the Detroit Tigers. What was it like pursuing your baseball dream?
It was everything. I mean, something you, as a kid, you know, you're 4, 5, 6 years old. That's all you think about,
Yeah.
right? You go to high school, you're still thinking about college.
Uh-huh.
Then you get to college and you start thinking about the pros. And to have that happen junior year was just, I mean, such a blessing, you know, and
Yeah.
just a dream come true.
Yeah. How does it work in regards to like baseball? Because obviously football, 7 rounds, undrafted guy, but you guys have so many rounds. So like, what is the logistic of how it works being a late round guy?
I mean, you still get an opportunity. You
Yeah.
know, like baseball has more opportunities than I think football does.
Mhm.
But at the same time, like there are other levels that you got to get to.
For
right?
sure.
When you get out of
AAA,
college,
AA,
yeah, you're not just in the show. Like
Mhm.
you got to go through, you know, single A, double A, like you said, and but it's more opportunities and it's more chances, and you know, it's great, you know, because you see the 25, 30 rounder guys get
Yeah.
to the big leagues.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
you see that,
Yeah.
and it's not all the time, but you know, everybody's got a shot, and what that looks like it depends, but
Yeah.
still get an opportunity. So.
Absolutely, man. Oh no.
That's gonna be out of bounds.
Yeah. We might find it up there at some point.
We might find it. Let's go
We
look.
might. We're optimistic here. All right, guys. Second shot, fairway. Against the wind, but now the wind seems still. I'm just trying to punch this instead of full swing it. A little nervous. Gotta conquer that. It's not
Good
turning.
contact.
Oh, it's water over there. Shoot. Okay, thank God. I hope it didn't go in. Oh, that was close. Guys, what I'm struggling with, which we all know, are green and regs, man. I'm finding fairways. I just cannot get a green and reg to save anything. I don't want to say my life, that'd been aggressive. Finished playing baseball, getting out into real estate, bro. And I like for this channel to also be informative, man. So what are 3 things people should look for when trying to buy a home?
Well, it always depends on the situation.
For sure,
you know. Definitely see the house in person.
Yeah.
Right? Don't just go off the photo.
Yeah.
I know it goes without saying, get somebody that you trust as a realtor. Like,
Yep.
And that's not me supporting me. Just you want to work with somebody you trust.
For sure.
But when looking to buy a home, I mean, it's got to make sense with your payments, right? Talk to a lender. It's got to make sure it's with your payments. And there's a lot of people we're seeing right now these days that it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So obviously the people that are buying homes that, you know, you need to buy a home.
Yeah.
Right? And those, you can find that, you can figure that out. But just with everything going on right now, like if it doesn't make sense, like don't just do it to do it.
For
you know,
sure.
If you got a good interest rate and you got a good payment, like you want the bigger house, like
Yeah.
if it doesn't make sense though, then just don't do it. That's what I would say.
That makes sense, man. Like I said, I want this channel to be informative too. So if you want to look about a home, you might want to be very particular about those steps, man. But let's take the lateral. We'll let you drop up here, and let's give you a 1-stroke penalty here.
Oh, is that it? I'm not hitting out the bush anyways.
Yeah.
I'll just drop right here.
Yeah, I said I'll just give you a 1-stroke. Don't stay on the car path. And let's say you're hitting 4 now.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yep. Oh, that's beautiful. Just
Be
kick
enough?
a little left. Come down the hill. It's on the green. It's moving. Not bad, bro.
All right, let's go.
All right, all right, guys. My short game has been pretty good today. I got a little green to work with. I had to just make sure I get up there. I wanted to leave myself putt below the hill, but not a lot to work with. But we'll see what happens. That's it. I didn't want that. Come back down.
Coming down.
Yeah, I didn't want a downhill putt.
Did I hurt?
Definitely didn't.
That's great speed. Money. Wow. Wow.
I have to 2-putt the tie, but I want to win. I want
Pressure on there.
I want to win.
You ever play?
Great speed. Tied.
I'm gonna need you to finish that one out.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish it, bro. Ain't no fraud.
Is that your first tie of the day there?
Yeah, it's a tie. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Appreciate you, bro. Last question I want to ask you, man, is obviously you're retired from baseball, man. What does it look like to still have purpose outside of sport?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think that's what this pack thing is about, right? Finding that purpose. And for me, you know, my faith with God and just like He gave me the ability to play baseball. And I always knew that wasn't the end, right? But that transition is hard, and it's hard for everybody because you spend so much time on one thing and you don't have the time to learn other things. So you're trying to figure out like what do I want to do. I think that's the hardest part. But for me, it was like I was like, God, like I just need peace. I want to leave the game with peace, and I pray that for every athlete, like because when you leave with resentment, that's the worst thing I think. So for me, it was like just give me peace, and you know, I ended up jumping into real estate. Kind of just didn't even know what I was doing, but definitely when I left the game, like I had this peace, like all right, God, like there's so much more to life. There is, and it doesn't feel like that when you're in it, right? That's all you're consumed with it. Like anybody, NFL, NBA, like you're consumed with it your whole life. So just kind of finding that like. There's, you know, I got 40 years left, or I got a family, you know, I got so much more to do. And for me, it was like just getting over that hump of like, okay, like my identity isn't baseball, like, my identity is a human being. You know, that, you know, as a man with faith, like there's so many other avenues and things I can do to reach people. And, and it's just, it's finding that though. I think the hardest part is like finding what to do.
Absolutely, man. Again, appreciate you, man. Once
Thank you.
again,
That's fun.
dog. Have a good rest of your round. Nice tie, man. Putts haven't been falling like that for me, man. But I'll see you around the way, bro.
Awesome, man.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
All right, guys, we continue to move on. Tied my last hole. I got the homie Malik Taylor here, man. New York Jets wide receiver. All right, man. We got this. A big par 4 here, right?
I believe so.
I believe so, man. Get 2 options here, man. You can either compete with me on this hole, or we can play as a scramble.
Let's compete.
Right, man. That's what everybody's want to do. No one's going to play as a scramble, man.
They want to see a competition. Let's do it.
I hope we live up to that, man. So, again, the T-box will be yours, bro. Absolutely. Let's do it.
Oh, my God. That's actually crazy. You ain't been hitting like that.
I mean, I haven't been hitting good, but better than that. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Down.
That's Liddy, right? I like that.
Yeah. Getting cut is never easy, bro. You signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on April 27th, but unfortunately, we got to May 14th, and you got waived. Was there any doubt, like, man, is my NFL career over?
Absolutely. I'll be honest, man. I mean, if we even take it back farther, my senior year, it was an injury-prone year. You know, I tore my hamstring 3 times in one season. And you know, Division II, you're already thinking the odds are already stacked up against you. You know what I mean? So, you know, I ended up getting an opportunity, and you know, that kind of showed me that God was there with me. You know, no matter what. And I always felt since a kid that was His promise to me, was to allow me to live out my dreams. So, with the way my senior year went, I was already starting to question, like, you know, God, you said you had this for me. Like, you know, I've been doing the best that I can to get to this point, and it didn't happen. But obviously, I got signed to Tampa, and from that moment, honestly, I was just like, okay, God, you showed me, like, you're capable. You can do these things that you said you can, that you had promised me to do. And then I got cut. And it brought a little bit more. It brought a little doubt. I won't lie, it did. But at the same time, I had that foundation where I've already been through this. I just went through this last year. You know what I mean? So that summer, I just stayed training. I stayed consistent. Kept my faith. And then obviously I ended up getting signed to the Packers there at the end of the summer.
That's awesome, man. And that always reminds me how a lot of times we should look back on things that God has done for us to give us a hope in the present moment. I love thinking about the story with David and Goliath, man. David's about to go fight against Goliath. He looked back at the time when he had to fight off the bears and the lions. It's like, man, God, you're with me now. You're going to beat me when I fight against Goliath as well, man. So I think I encourage a lot of people, man, when you're in a certain situation, just remember how God has redeemed you from that situation, or He saved you from that situation. Just obviously keep hope alive, like we want to on this second shot here, about 170 out. I'm trying to get to the front of the green and hopefully can putt up, man. And we're gonna let Malik drop right here next to this ball.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Dang it.
I honestly thought it would too. I honestly thought it would.
Aiming for that back tree behind the flag. Turn that face. Oh, Jeremy.
Jump.
Get
Jump. Oh, I got caught.
We're in the same spot. My iron is so bad today. But what's good is, man, after the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you go on to sign with Green Bay, man. And you've been there for a good minute. You probably call that place home.
Yeah.
I want you to talk about Week 7, 2020, scoring your first touchdown, man. What was that like?
Man, I'll tell you what, a touchdown is not easy to come across in this league.
For sure.
Especially for a player in my position. It was a blessing.
Yeah.
It was a blessing from God, man. Honestly, I was not getting a lot of time on offense the entire year.
Yeah.
And you know, when we got to the goal line, and I'm standing my coach, and I'm just sitting there thinking, I don't know, I had a different feeling.
Yeah.
So I always think back and was like, man, was God telling me to get ready like this? But you know, they called me in, and I heard the play call.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait,
that's me.
I'm the Z receiver in this.
Yeah.
So I'm like, is this my time?
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what, man, I executed that thing to perfection.
Yeah.
Whipped out, caught the touchdown. Man, I can't replicate the feeling though.
Yeah.
Just butterflies throughout my entire body.
Yeah.
It was a special moment.
That's awesome, man. I never got that moment, man. If I was in, they would check to a run. So good for you, man. But we got to do some work right here, man. We're going to take a club link back from this desert. We both chucked it bad. Hopefully we can get up and down, and at that point we'll have a putt off.
Yeah, let's do it.
See if we can
Let's do it.
All right.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah. Go.
I like that.
Oh, that was not that good.
That's cool though. That's
That pace was good.
Yeah, it looked clean. It looked really smooth.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna get there. Oh. Hey man, get out of there, man. Keep going in there.
What you gonna do? We're gonna pick that.
I love.
We gonna pick this up and we're gonna have a chip off. All right, we're on shot 4. Unfortunately, a bad approach shot again. That tempo felt great, but did not get there. This green looks a little slanted this way. I'm gonna try to hit it on the high side, hopefully save a bogey, which has pretty much been my game today. So let's figure this out.
Let's do it.
God, hit it heavy. I have a 56.
Yeah,
what do you have?
56.
There we go. Just don't hit the ground first like I do. Oh, that was a big backswing. Settle, Sally. Oh.
Good roll.
Turn.
Oh.
Thought it was.
So good.
So you see no break. You have a putter?
I don't know. I didn't.
What we gonna do, man? You finish it off for him. Finish it off, man.
Should be easy, right?
Should be. Now be careful so you don't want to go long. It's down putt. Nice little tap thing. Just get here. Get to there. Oh, it was a big backswing. We good. We'll take that, man. Appreciate you, dog.
My man's.
Last thing,
didn't get the win, but you know, at the end of the day, we both winning, right?
We both winning, man.
We both winning, absolutely.
One thing I do want to ask you, man, is my channel is all about encouraging and helping people come to Christ, man. So for you, I want you to answer the question: why does true fulfillment come from Christ?
You know, out of all the scriptures and all the things that I've learned, the one thing that I've experienced the most is, I'm not sure which scripture it is, but it always talks about how his peace, he gives us peace that surpasses all understanding. I can't explain it, and it's one of those things where I just want everybody to experience, because, and I know it's not all about a feeling, but you feel it. You feel that peace, man, through all the adversity, through anything you're going through, you feel that peace. And I just think that's one thing that separates, you know, having Christ in you from everybody else. I don't want to put it that way, but it's just the truth. It's just the truth, man. So it's just that peace that surpasses all understanding, and you know, also just the fruits that come from following Christ as well. So I mean, there's nothing bad about it. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those. I think that's the best decision that anybody could, you know, take in their life. And I think also community is big as well. So super glad I met you as well. So so you're able to share things like this.
Absolutely, man. It's crazy because people will, from a worldly standpoint, you would think like nothing bad comes from it. But when he says deny yourself, like people think that's a bad thing. But I said this is the only time when we surrender to something and it's not a negative thing is when we surrender our life to Christ, because that's where true freedom comes from. And I hope the people that watch this channel come to learn that, freedom comes from Christ, and that we actually care about the destination of your soul, man, from an eternity standpoint. So, again, appreciate you, man. That was not our best golf, but
I know it.
the gospel was shared, though, so I would say that much. Absolutely, man. Yeah. Appreciate you. I'm going to need that putter back, though, dog. I need that putter back. Appreciate you, man. Yes, sir. I got the homie here, Tanner Taula.
Yes, sir.
Here playing this hole 16 par 4. It's my last one, man.
Okay.
I've been asking every guy, either we can compete this hole or we can play it at a scramble.
Let's scramble it, man.
Scramble, you're the first one, man. That's cool. Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, we work as teammates, bro. Let's slide. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Look at this guy. I'm on camera.
Hey, thank God.
Way to show off. Way to show off. Way to show off.
That's solid, bro.
Been doing that all day, huh?
He probably just wanted to hustle somebody. It's not cutting like I want it.
I don't like it.
Okay. So Tanner, man, you play for Tampa Bay. Been on the practice squad, man.
Yes, sir.
Talk about your life as a practice squad player and what value you bring to the team.
I mean, practice squad is it's up and down because it's hard to look at it and not feel like you're in a blessed position. It's because only so many people have jobs in the NFL.
Right.
I'm one of them.
Right.
And at the same time, you're at the bottom of the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a tough balance, but I'm taking it in stride.
What is your value to the team as a practice squad player?
Yeah, I think they're getting somebody who's eager to learn, eager to get better. Because you're at the top of the game, but I don't really see it like that. I see there's a lot of room for improvement.
Yep.
A lot of things to get better at. So
yeah. I want to talk about this too, man. Obviously, based off your build, your size.
Yeah.
What things have you been possibly learning from Mike Evans?
I mean, he's elite at everything. Really.
Yeah, for sure.
He's so physical in his route. So I played scout team corner when we were doing walkthroughs, so I learned a lot from him, and just he's gonna grab somebody's arm.
Yeah.
When he's pulling through. Or just little subtle things like that, where he's like, you gotta use your size to do this.
For sure.
That,
Yeah. Hopefully, all the things you're learning, you see come to fruition, man.
Yeah.
But let's see what we want to do here, man. We got you center of the fairway here.
Yeah.
I don't think mine's a terrible lie.
I don't think that's bad.
Play mine?
You can play yours.
Let's play mine.
But mine was in the middle.
It was. No question. He right there in the center of the fairway. We're not going to deny that. Dang it.
That's pretty, though.
Yeah, it's on this uphill lie, so
Yeah.
a little difficult.
I got a wedge, so I feel like I got it.
Well, I mean, I'm 6'3", you what, 6'5", 6'6"?
Yeah.
So see how this feels. It's a gap with 50 degrees. Or you can
Where
punt.
do these usually go?
For me, at max,
yeah,
it probably goes like 110.
So I should full swing it still?
You can full swing it, yeah. Oh, you just pulled it left. That's a good shot, bro. That's a good shot. So obviously, how much golf do you play?
I just started getting into it like 2 years ago.
That's a good swing just to get into it. But one thing you want to make sure, try not to stand out your stance.
Yeah,
and stuff
see,
like that.
I still got the baseball where I'm
Okay, yeah. Just try to stay through with it. Finish your swing.
Yeah.
You have a nice swing, bro. I don't know why you wasn't confident in that tee shot. Hey, so we look at, I believe it's Matthew 20:28. Jesus says, I did not come to be served, but to serve. And as a practice squad player, that's something that's carried out into our lives, man. But I want to hear about the importance of not only carrying out on the field as a practice squad player, but also just in your life.
Yeah, I mean, so being a servant is huge, servant leadership.
Yep.
And just putting others before yourself. So, I mean, it's. I don't know if I would directly say that I'm doing that because I'm forced to do it. You know what I mean? I'm not doing it by choice, but it's still humbling.
Yeah.
So you still get that feeling for sure. And I say right now, it's I'm about to get married in March.
Congrats, bro.
Appreciate you. So I mean, that's been huge with me and my fiance. Is, you know, we're going into marriage. We just started premarital counseling. So
that's huge.
It's, definitely just, you know, you're putting the other person in front of yourself. You know, they say marriage is a mirror.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, definitely serving the other is going to be huge in marriage. So we're learning about that.
That's awesome, man. And like I said, I love that you're...
Shout out ZP in the building.
Zach Pascal, guys.
Recording all of this.
There you go.
Hey, I need that. I need that.
Once a Philadelphia Eagle, now with Arizona Cardinals.
You feel me?
Locking in, bro. But let's see what ball we're going to play here, man. Oh.
They're going to be recording us just like this.
Come back down. It's too thick up there. All right. That's tough. We're on shot 3 here.
Okay, I respect you.
A little uphill.
Give me a year or
Yeah,
two.
really good chip.
Okay. They said I couldn't model either. I went out there 1 week.
Sit up.
Oh, good shot.
Okay.
Great shot.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Come on,
All
man.
right, we got a chance at a par, dog. We got a chance.
Real dread.
Love to end this day with a par as a group. Looks like it's straight on. Don't see any crazy breaks. So, do you want me to putt first and give you a read and hope I make it?
I think I should go first.
Yeah, be a crowd silencer right here, man. You missed short, so it's good you've been going past the hole a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for bro.
Don't even gotta do it.
Yes, sir.
My dog. Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
The last thing I want to ask you, bro, is why do you believe that true fulfillment comes through Christ?
I think for me, it came down to when I was in college and when I first heard the gospel, and it was, do I really believe the Bible is true? Did everything happen in the Bible true? Did Jesus resurrect? And doing research on that through textual criticism, through like the Roman Catholic Empire, just like when I became more educated about it and really started believing it, that's when it changed my life.
Yeah.
My lifestyle changed, all that changed. So, and I felt way better afterwards. You know what I mean? So before I was chasing a lot of worldly things. Post that, it's a complete 180. So
yeah. Happy to hear that, man. Again, appreciate you guys. Again, Tanner Taula, man.
Taula, yes,
go follow his journey, man. Again, appreciate you guys watching this unique episode of Golf and Gospel, man. I hope you guys are encouraged in the gospel. And you got to see some fun swings, and we see you next time. Peace. That was awesome, bro.
That is cool, though. If you're ever in Tampa or Missouri,